the RS, staring at the back seat.
The quality back seat.
Yeah, we're in the quality mobile.
Quality.
I can already tell you that someone of my size would not be comfortable in these seats.
A lot of people complain about the seats.
I mean, they do hold you in place, but I mean, I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. This is a lot of dude to fit in a Recaro.
That guy in a little coat. I mean, that's one of the main complaints on the forum is even if you're not like a heavy dude, if you're tall and your shoulders are wide, it just makes for an uncomfortable fit.
Because I'm not like, okay, I'm a little fat, but I'm not like obese. I got a little extra meat on me. What's that? Is that your intake? What's that?
That's turbo whistle. There's a sound suppressor thing that you can buy from Mountain for like $60 in order to get rid of it, but I don't really give a shit.
The Mountain isn't really.
Shut the
Why does
Can you not? Can you not? Can you not?
I was heading right for a pothole.
Giving me an anxiety attack.
Do you have the short throw shift plate on here?
Yeah, but it's, well, not the plate. I have the short shift.
Oh. You have the whole thing?
No, just the shift arm. It's like a 25%.
Oh my god, your car's like singing to me. Doesn't it like drive you crazy?
I'm used to it at this point. Like, I didn't even realize that it was such a big deal until people were like, I gotta get the sound suppressor thing. It looks like a little f***ing nipple that you put over something. I don't even know what it is.
I got this imposer delete just because after I got the muffler delete, I was like, this is dumb. It's like I have muffler noise and noise inside the car.
Yeah, but yours isn't fake noise. Yours is actual engine noise just pumped in.
Oh my god. Dude, that is so loud.
This is inside the car.
Jesus Christ. That's so... Oh my god. I was like 100% I was gonna talk shit just for the video, but I can't. I cannot.
The pops are douchey beyond belief. But
So
like,
worth it,
you drive it, and you can't help but laugh about it. F*** off, Subi.
I feel like I'm in the fucking range. Oh my god.
So after the first week, I got my tune back. It was like that. All my coworkers, like a couple of them heard it, and they're like, "So are you gonna get that fixed?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna email my tuner. I'm gonna see if he can dial it back a little bit." I go last week to go get my steering wheel changed out. I come back in, they're like, "Oh, we see that where your priorities are. You'll get your steering wheel changed, but you won't get your tune redone." And I was like, the pops have kind of grown on me at this point.
I would, dude, like, if mine popped like that, like, mine will pop occasionally, but it's like, it has to be, like, perfect conditions for it to do.
Perfect storm.
That would be addicting.
So, my previous tune, I had to be over 3,000 RPM, and I had to like, give it at least a decent amount of throttle, and then coming off of it, pop. But this pops anywhere in the rev range. It doesn't even matter. I had it in normal mode, and I had it in 6th gear. So it shouldn't pop, because the butterfly flap isn't open in normal, and it popped.
So, the only reason this feels slower is because you're so stuck to the road. I'm controlling the hounds of hell in my car doing that.
Like, everybody complains about the torque steer in the ST, but that is part of what makes it fun, too. Like, it's just gonna fucking kill me? I hope so, let's go!
That same 3rd to 4th in my car, terrifying.
But you got that splitter and all the downforce now, bro.
It works. Not quite like that.
Functional alone.
Dude. That legit sounds like someone is shooting at you. Like, without like the whizzing and the popping going by your head, that actually sounds like someone shooting.
So, I didn't know how bad the pops were until I had a friend drive my car. and then I drove her car, and she came flying past me, and it popped with the windows down, and I was like that was the realization, because I had never heard the car pop outside before, and it popped next to my ear, and like it was immediate, like my hands came up, and I was like, I'm a asshole. Like the realization came about. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna change. It's just like the admission, like, oh, I'm a.
I think the other thing I like about these cars is downshifting is like the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Which I actually didn't know that our cars will auto rev match. I didn't know that.
For real?
Yeah. So if you just let off the clutch super slow, it'll just rev match itself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Does it stay open at all?
I don't know. It's an issue. Nope.
It was the speed limit.
Yes. Yes, Mom, it was the speed limit.
That speed in my car, I'm like white knuckling the steering wheel.
I know that I used to drive my ST up that high, because like back when I was driving to like Charleston, back up to like Virginia and stuff, in Mexico, Mexico, 100% Mexico. You get bored, and like there's stretches where there is no policia because it's Mexico. I'd have some fun with it, and I hit like 120 and stuff all the time. I didn't. Yours like shakes.
The
right?
sketch, I think it might be because of the spacing, honestly, because they are hub centric. But I mean, how hub centric can they really be? You're not going to get better than the stock rotor and hub. Because when we came back from the Mexico meet last time, we hit at the fastest I've ever gone in a car is 120. The fastest I've ever gone driving a car was 125. And when we came back from the meet that day, we hit 135 on I-Mexico. 135 on I-Mexico, coming back to from Mexico. And we hit 135, and you were keeping up like it was no big deal, which it really wasn't for yours. But dude, I was terrified. Like I could feel the splitter working, because it was almost like you could watch the front of the car like suck down. But oh my god, I was scared.
So one of the main things that I love about the RS as well is obviously the wing is bigger, and with it being all-wheel drive, it has better grip. But with that wing, the car has zero lift, and so like right after I got the car, I was trying to drive out to the shop up in Virginia, and you know, it's a lot of twisties, and like it's a really good drive, and there's a couple like hills that you come over, and you know, after reading all about the car, I mean, this was literally the second day that I had my car, and after reading all about it, you know, wing is zero lift, you know, this and that, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna test it out, and I mean, I hammered it. I was doing at least like 50, 60, and I could feel like that thing was pushing me down.
Honestly, if I had never driven the ST and gone straight to this would be an underwhelming car. Yes. But knowing how the ST drives and then driving this, it's like two totally different cars.
I think that's the issue, is because people bought into the RS and they're thinking, you know, with all this hype, they think it's going to be a supercar. Yeah. There's a bunch of people like, oh, well, it didn't live up to the expectations. It's only 350 horsepower. I mean, it's not a Ferrari. It's not the new hotness. It is the new hotness of like the hatch world, and like, but it's not the king of the streets. And so I think people who have, like you said, came from like the STs or came from something similar that was front wheel drive or around the same power or less or whatever will appreciate it a lot more. Because if you're taking a step down on power, you're obviously going to be like, well, I expected a lot more than this. Because I mean, there's a lot of people who who stepped down from power, and they didn't exactly complain about the lack of power, but they complimented how much fun it is in turns.
I think, and especially with our cars, the ST and the RS, in a straight line, you're really not going to notice it. But if you were to actually track it and take it to corner, especially this car, if you were to take this to the track and like actually get the four-wheel drive benefit, you would notice it a lot more than, you know, like a ZR1. Because obviously if you go to a ZR1, it's going to be quick in a straight line and around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Like, I treat my car like it's a straight line car, but it's nowhere near a straight line car.
I mean, but I feel like that's just how the car community is. Everybody, well, all right, well, what's your quarter? Or, you know,
what's your 60 foot?
What's your 60 foot? You know, and I feel like that's the first thing that people jump to about every single car. Because I mean, that especially on like all-wheel drive Army or whatever, you know, you get people like, well, you could get the Golf R and you can go stage 2 APR and you could be running 10s with a DSG. It's like, hey, I don't, like, you know, cool, you know, straight line fun, yeah, it's fun, you know, pick up speed, you know, have some fun on the road or whatever, but that's not like.
But I mean, the skill to go in a straight line, really not that.
I mean, at high horsepower, yes, it requires.
Yeah, if you're running like, I'd even be generous and say like 600-700 horsepower car.
Yeah.
Then, okay. But, like people with, especially, God, I don't even want to say this, people with Civic SIs that are quick for a Civic. Which are not really that quick because they're not even boosted. I don't know why. What Honda was thinking about.
It's forged so you can boost it.
Yeah.
I think it was a blatant attempt by Honda to be like, hey, y'all, we made this engine that you can boost. You should probably boost it, and then y'all avoid your warranties. So congratulations, you play yourself.
Yeah. Because I mean, I've raced SIs, I've raced WRXs. Now, stock for stock, the WRX is faster. And I think what the problem is everybody wants to dig race, and it doesn't make any sense to dig. This car, yes. But it doesn't make any sense to dig race an SI, an ST, even the Type R. Because with that much horsepower in a dig, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
This car doesn't get as much hate as the ST, but everyone's go-to with this car is the head gasket.
A lot of people from the ST community hate the RS.
Really?
Yes. Why? There is a distaste for the RS and the ST.
Probably because they're just instruments. I think that plays a big part of it. ST, I feel like people buy it thinking it's more than it is. Because it has the different look than the Focus, and it looks a lot better than, in my opinion, it looks a lot better than the SI, looks better than the GTI, because a Golf and a GTI almost look exactly the same.
Yeah, even the R.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the ST, because it has such a more aggressive look than the Focus, people expect it to be ridiculously quick. And compared to a stock Focus, it is.
Yeah.
But other cars that are in the same tier, it's